Hello, guys. Let us jump into the topic of the second chapter in Ideas of Development. So, we have discussed about the inequality of rich and poor, and we also discussed how to solve that problem and what kind of ideas of development rich people have and what kind of ideology that a poor person follows. So, let us jump into the new paragraph. I hope the textbook is right in front of you. If you go over table 1 again, you will notice one common thing. What most people desire are regular work, better wages, and decent prices of their crops and other products that they produce. In other words, they want more than income. In this paragraph, we'll be discussing about people need more than income, isn't it? Not the money doesn't equate the way of life. They need more than money. Let us discuss what are they. Besides seeking more income, one way or other, people also seek equal treatment, freedom, security, and respect from others. They resent discrimination. All these are important goals. In fact, in some cases, they may be more important than more income and more consumption, because material goods are not all that you need to live. Money or material things that one can buy with it is just one factor of which our lives depends, but the quality of our life also depends on non-material things mentioned above. If it is not obvious to you, then just think of role of your friends in your life. You may desire their friendship. Similarly, there are many things that are not easily measured, but they mean a lot to our lives. They are often ignored. Therefore, it will be wrong to conclude we that what cannot be measured is not important. So, in the society, when government provides you more income or gives you infrastructure, there is something which is non-materialistic that people desire. That is equality and the way of respect that you give, the way of respect that you get, the integrity, and you want to express your passion of faith, express your passion of whatever work you want to do, unless and until it is legal. Consider another example. If Consider another example. If you get a job in far off place, you would try to consider many factors apart from income. This could be facilities for your family, working atmosphere, or opportunity to learn. In other case, a job may give you less pay but may offer regular employment that enhances your job security. And another job might give you more money, but it might not give you a large amount of job security. So here your life is living in a way of a James Bond, where it is so much risky to live. So what does government do about it? Government makes sure that business continues. They doesn't want any business to stop by and give a risk to a certain individual who doesn't have any job security. However, similarly for development, people look at a mix of goals. It is true that if women are engaged in paid work, the family income increases, the dignity in the household and society increases. However, at the same time, if there is respect for women, there would be more sharing of housework and greater acceptance of women working outside. A safe and secure environment will allow more women to take up a variety of jobs or run a business. So here in this textbook, they have just taken an example, which is in the case of women. Women in Indian society are actually born to stay in a kitchen and just to do in household works. But if they come outside of that kind of a culture and they start working, they need to take a choice. And when women are given a choice to live in their own uh, rules and regulations, they could. And if they live in that kind of society, the gradually the government's income will also increase. where a large amount of women are working, that decreases the unemployment rates and increases other people in the society to improve their dignity. But when large amount of people presently are observing this phenomenon where women are working, they don't digest it because it is against the cultural norms. They look at it with a closed eye, with a narrow vision, and think that these women should not work. They think in such a way. So that is because in the society, their dignity is actually stopped at a certain point. They are not made to move on. They are not pushed from the government sector as well, but government makes sure that women are coming out of their houses and involving into the economic activities, and that is slowly happening. As Indian International Monetary Fund organization also says that if women works in the entire world, all around the world, if women starts to work, gradually the standard of living of that family also increases. For example, we let us take an household where husband is working and a woman is not working, wife is not working at the home, and he has to pay the fees, he has to pay electrical fees, he has to buy clothes, he has to buy vegetables, he has to do all the household chores. That takes a large amount of money. If women is also working in that same household, now he has more money to spend. He has more money for starting his own business, or he has more money to get more stuff in the house, and he can done they both can have a world where their ends meet, and society also accepts that kind of futures and that kind of family. But that is slowly turning to be a issue where some families do not allow women to work, isn't it? And this gradually should change. Hence hence the development goals that people have are not only about better income but also about important things in life. So here the woman needs the dignity so that she could work and they could live a better life, and at the same time the society also needs to change. So in this paragraph we discuss that we should have an open minded mindset where everyone should work, women should also work. So let us take another example where a certain caste of society or certain people in the society are discriminated. They are not allowed to work in such and such places. For example, it's a very hot burning topic all the time is SC/STs being able to work. So let us take a time machine and go behind in time where 200 years ago the CSTs were very bottom part of the society, and now government is trying to push them to a level where they can have a self-sustainable and their ideas of development can also meet with a different caste. So there is a hot topic whether they should get benefited from the government. MBBS students are finding it very difficult to become a doctor because of reservations, and that is because their ideas of development needs to be touched by the government, and governments make sure that these people can come back to the scenario where they can be self sustainable. That's what's happening, and sooner or later these reservations are gonna go off. Like in recently in 2020, the reservations for MPs in parliament were also taken off. Yes, because their limits and their reservations and their self-sustainability has been reached because of the ratios of population and ratios of the development criteria and per capita income has all been checked off. That's how they calculate it in macroeconomics. Anyway, so in that textbook you have a small box, and we have asked that questions in WhatsApp group as well. We discussed about it as well. Let us jump into that. So in the next class we'll be discussing about how to compare different countries or states. So I hope you guys are curious about these topics. Sooner or later, we'll be moving on pretty fast. So comment down below about what discriminations are going on in the society, and what problems are being created, and how what kind of non-material benefits do you need in the society. Please comment down below and start being curious, and have a nice day.